Hi, Chapter 7 Nurses, Nursing Grades. Nurses working in a hospital have the following grades: student nurse, a nurse who is still in training; star nurse, a nurse who has completed the training course; child nurse, a more excuse me, as experienced nurse who is in charge of or responsibility of a ward or department. Nurse manager, a nurse who is in charge of several wards. Note: the old thing sister is stale and sometimes used for a family charge nurse. A family nurse manager may be called a matron. Dr. Jens is talking to Sister Walkins. Uh, Support worker. The clinical support worker who has done a chance course and obtained a basic qualification, and the nursing a usually whose is usually unqualified uh, unqualified, both assist nursing staff. There may also be ward clerks whose duties include making sure patients uh, note and information are up to date and answering the Felson specialization. Like doctor, nurses can specialize, and a midwife has specializes from the beginning by doing in a course in mid quite uh, quite a ferry the manager of pregnancies and childbirth. District nurses visit patients in their homes. Health visitors also work in the community, giving advice on the promotion of health and the prevention of illness. And the D. The nurse's role. The nurse's role has changed considerably in recent years. In addition to general patient care, checking temperatures uh, pulse, range, and blood pressure, um, changing dressing, giving injection, and removing sutures. Nurses now do some of the team previously reserved for doctor, nurse as prescribing drones and ordering laboratory tests. More responsibly for nurses implanted as the following article demonstrate. demonstrate. Nurses carry a scenery in effort to good patient wearing lines. Nurses in skull camp training trained to perform minor surgery have and entered the operating theater for the first time in an effort to cut patient weary times. Trained nurses who have passed a new course at Glasgow Caledonian University are, known, are now qualified to carry out such procedures as the removal of small lesions, burning marks, and seeds. They were performed or carry out are are use hit all types of procedures. They are often used the passive uh, form. Perform an examination. Carry out an operation. Perform a procedure. Carry out an experiment. Perform a test, carry out a biopsy. The procedure was performed by a nurse. Um, Enfermeras. Grados de enfermería. Las enfermeras que trabajan en un hospital tienen los siguientes grados. Estudiante de enfermería, una enfermera que todavía está en estudio. Equipo de enfermera. Formación, una enfermera que ha completado el curso de formación. Enfermera de cargo, una enfermera con más experiencia que esté a cargo de o que sea responsable para una sala o departamento. Gerente de enfermería, una enfermera que está a cargo de varias salas. Nota. El antiguo término hermana todavía se ha utilizado a veces para referirse a una enfermera a cargo. Una enfermera gerente debe ser llamada matona. El doctor James está hablando con la hermana de Watkins. Punto B. Trabajadores de apoyo. El trabajador de apoyo clínico que ha realizado un curso breve y obtuvo calificaciones básicas y el auxiliar de enfermería que generalmente no está calificado ayudan al personal de enfermería. También pueden haber secretarios de sala cuya función incluye asegurarse de que las notas y las informaciones de los pacientes estén actualizadas y contestar el teléfono. Punto C. Especialización. Alguien que los médicos, las enfermeras pueden especializarse. Al igual que los médicos y la enfermedad pueden especializarse. Una motora se ha especializado desde el principio realizando un curso de motora, manejo de del embarazo y el parto. Las enfermeras del distrito visitan a los pacientes en sus hogares. Los visitadores sanitarios también trabajan en la comunidad dando consejos sobre la promoción de la salud y la prevención de las enfermedades. Punto D. El papel de la enfermera. El papel de la enfermera ha cambiado considerablemente en los últimos años. Además de la atención general, el paciente controlar la temperatura, el pulso y la presión arterial, cambiar vendajes, aplicar inyecciones y retirar suturas. Las enfermeras ahora hacen algunas cosas que antes reservadas a los médicos, como recetar medicamentos y ordenar pruebas de laboratorios. Se prevé una mayor responsabilidad para las enfermeras, como lo demuestra el siguiente artículo. Las enfermeras realizan cirugías en un esfuerzo por reducir la lista de espera de los pacientes. En Escocia, enfermeras capacitadas para realizar cirugías menores han ingresado al quirófano por primera vez en un esfuerzo por reducir los tiempos de espera de los pacientes. Cinco enfermeras que aprobaron un nuevo curso de la Universidad Caledonian de Glasgow ahora están calificadas para llevar a cabo procedimientos como experimentación de pequeñas lesiones lunares benignos y quistes. Los verbos realizar y llegar a cabo se utilizan como todo tipo de procedimiento. A menudo se utilizan en la forma pasiva. Realizar una examinación, llevar a cabo una operación. Realizar un procedimiento, llevar a cabo un experimento. Realizar una prueba, llevar a cabo una biopsia. El procedimiento fue realizado o llevado a cabo por una enfermera. 7.1 Complete the sentence. Someone who specializes in delivering babies is a midwife. Someone who is qualified to assist nurses is a clinical support worker. Someone who is not qualified but is able to assist nurses in a nursing auxiliary. A nurse who has qualified is a staff nurse. A nurse who specializes in health promotion is a health visitors. A nurse who looks after a ward is a chest nurse. A nurse who works in the community is a district nurse. Someone who answers the work telephone is a work class. A work clerk. 7.2 Make word combination using word or phrases from 8 words. Carry out a procedure, change, addressing, check the temperature, give an injection, and remove sutures. 7.3 Complete the sentence with the correct grammatical form of perform. And one, an isotope running a scan in panel and easy to perform. Two, um, ice, biopsy of the pancreas was performed last March. Um, Three, if the patient condition uh, deteriorates a a laparotomy should to be performed. If a diagnosis of meningitis if sub, is suspect a lumbar punctures must be performed. Lungs a year with performed a randomized double bill group study. Um, 7.4. Complete the sentence with the correct grammatical form of carry out. 1. I now intend do carry out a larger study. 2. Un for to nearly few few properly controlled trial have been carried out um, out no and so far. 3. A number of studies have been carried out recently to look at this question. 4. A right uh, hemicolectomy have been carried out and the patient made a full recovery. 5. Can this procedure can be carried out in the emergency department.